Well, good evening, gang, and welcome to It's All About Arts. My name is Glenn Williams, and I'm your host. And to my left and your right, of course, is the lovely Valerie Eliason. Hi, Val. How are you?
I'm great. You nailed that.
I did. Boom. Listen to you. We're coming to you live from our beautiful studios here at BNN-TV, and you're more than welcome to join us. We're at 617-708-3290. Dave and the great staff of BNN are in the other room answering the phone. So give us a call. Let us know what's going on in your artful life.
Artful life.
How are you, Val?
I'm great. I'm pooped, but
I saw some great pictures of you. You at a super friend of yours' wedding. You were in it, and it looked like all the girls were having a blast.
it was great. It was an awesome little vacation, actually. Usually weddings can be a little bit of work, but it was up in Stowe, Vermont, so it was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was like a storybook wedding, and it was really great. I think my favorite part was I had a few glasses of champagne during the reception, and there were a field of horses nearby, and I went and played with them.
That's cool.
Yep, grabbed some grass and was, feeding the horses.
Everybody was staying safe. Those horses were okay. See, an animal that big puts me in a funny feeling that I'm going to be stomped to peanut butter anymore, They're big.
They're huge.
Did you do anything artful while you've been away?
Oh, geez.
Well, I guess if you go to a wedding, that's what you're doing.
That is. I mean, the whole thing's pretty artful in the terms of being very crafty, putting together pictures in a little unique way and putting.
Well, there are people that make a living
together.
out of coordinating and designing these kind of
absolutely,
weddings and stuff, so they're a lot of fun.
A lot goes into it.
Last night, I had a great opportunity. I went down to Rosendale Square. Rosendale Village Main Street's had its first movie in the park.
Yes.
Now that Adams Park has been redesigned, and I set up the sound and got all the sound set up, and we got the screen up and all that.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit, yeah. We had about 75, 80 people there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great laying on the grass and watching this movie that I'd forgotten how much I didn't like. But it was, the idea behind it was to do something for some grown-ups.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like a close to the edge, whether it's for kids or just because it has cartoon characters in it.
Yes.
Doesn't mean it's necessarily for the younger set.
This is true.
But it was fun to see everybody out. I saw some old friends I hadn't seen in a while. We kind of sat around and watched the movie. It got just cool, just nice enough so that it wasn't
perfect.
Really, really hot, like it was the day before at the farmers market when the great Bird Mancini band played. Shout out to them. They did a great job. Billy Carl and his bride Ruby have been playing together forever in many different combinations and different setups and stuff, but this is kind of like a new thing for them, a new band.
Yeah.
And they are tight. They sound great. They're ready. And it's been all their material that they've been doing on an acoustic side now has that electric band rockish feel. So.
Are they going to play the farmers market again?
I don't think they're. Again this season? No.
Yes.
Well, we're booked, so we're already booking like 2 years from now.
I mean, the Rosendale Farmers Market is a big deal.
It's drawn an awful lot of attention now. And we're getting people that are coming to visit to see how we're doing it, checking out our committees and seeing what goes into it. It's the same platform, and it's the same way that anything that the Main Street program does. They put people together in a room that have a bit of a knowledge of how things should be and can be, and they combine those with the people who know how to run community-driven events, and they see how it works. And they've been very, very successful over the years with the farmers market. I mean, I remember it being in the first lower parking lot of the train station, and it was it was less of a farmer's market and more of a flea sale or something, a flea market or something, because people would be bringing, these yard sale things. We had one farmer, so we had the nerve to call it a farmer's market, but there was, all this other kind of yard sale type things. And then super producer Janice, who was the executive director of Main Streets at the time, said, let's move this thing. Let's use that Adams Park, and let's try and keep it at least new stuff.
Yeah.
So they did that, and went one way, went this way, now it's huge.
I love Adams Park. I mean, even when it was still freezing out and I was all bundled up, I've gotten a hot coffee and a sandwich over at Fornax.
Yeah.
Walked over and sat on the bench and just enjoyed how awesome and how
it's a great
Park
design
is.
now. And when the city dug it up and redesigned it, one of the things they did for me was they put a 150-foot snake in for 16 channels and
That's got to be helpful.
4 quarters. Yeah, it was unbelievable. So now when I run the sound, I'm not running back and forth necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm able to talk to the band through the monitors from far away.
Yeah.
And I can kind of monitor the sound and kind of get a better mix from there. So they put that in there permanently for us. So that was great.
Pretty considerate.
I appreciated that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Oh, geez.
Speaking of music, we've got live music here tonight.
Oh my gosh, I know. I was listening to them perform in the
Yeah,
beginning. Pretty
they're
great.
warming up. They're going to be later on in the show.
Are they going to be playing the farmers market at all coming up?
I don't think so. Are you? No. They're not.
I gotta get them in.
They've got their own business. They got their own place. It's got this great place that they're running, and they're having musicians that we're going to talk about later on the tavern.
They got their own people to see and things to do.
Yeah, they've got their lives are pretty full right now musically, so that's cool. Not that we wouldn't love to have, Natalie and Pat come down and play, but
Hint, hint.
hint, hint. If it rains someday and we get a cancellation, I'll call you.
Yes.
We just fly and we'll send the helicopter over to get you.
So what about you? You working on any paintings lately?
Well, yeah, I've started a couple of things. I want my new CD, which is coming out in about, I don't know, I'm hoping, 2 months, which will probably push to the end of the year anyways, because then you can say you can have a 2016. You really don't release a CD in September or October, because then it's 3 months later, it's last year's CD.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll probably wait for a real release until the beginning of the year. But I want to do a piece of art for the cover.
That would be amazing. What were you thinking? Any brainstorming or any ideas?
One of my, avant-garde-ish, type of pieces.
All right. Right.
Maybe I might throw some paint for that, and then get the palette knife out and try and carve something into it or something. We'll see. We'll see what Tim lets me do. It's been
I feel like it's been a great summer so far this
Yeah,
year.
we've really had a great summer going. It's been a lot of fun. This show's we've had a lot of fun with you. You've had some really creative things going on here at the show.
That was so fun last
It was
episode.
really
What
fun
is
last
that?
week. Yeah.
We were talking with Dave a little bit last week. I can't wait. We're going to start doing some silly, artful things here.
Good. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's something we've always wanted to kind of incorporate into the show here, is some of the things that we're able to do here, because one of the things we do obviously is we promote this great building, BNN-TV, Boston Neighborhood Network, and there are so many different levels of things that you can do. You can sit here and be a talking head and talk about the arts, or you can really get creative and kind of use all of the really advanced technology that they've infused into this building, and kind of get crazy and creative with it.
And the resources that we have downstairs are state of the art. They're incredible.
Yeah,
They're amazing.
The computer laboratory downstairs is second to none. Timothy Smith is a group in the Boston area that helps fund nonprofit organizations by putting state-of-the-art computer laboratories into their businesses, like the Boys and Girls Club has one, BNN-TV has one, and what it is it's an opportunity to bring technology into a certain area of the city, and BNN falls within that demographic, and so doesn't the Boys and Girls Club that I work at. So they bring all of these computers in and give you an opportunity to use them and load them up with the kind of software that you want to have to get professional quality television programming done.
Yeah.
And it's available to all members here.
Yep.
They have a great class down there on Final Cut Pro 10 that's jammed.
And it's so easy to become a member, too.
Yeah.
BNNTV.org,
Yep.
Janice Williams, Jim Atwood's name,
Yep.
bing, bang, boom.
Yeah, if you go to that website, if you go to that website right now and click the button that says, "What's playing now?" Val and I will show. We'll be right there on
Seriously,
your
on
computer.
Faces.
So it's midnight in Paris. Hello, Paris. How are you
Bonjour.
guys? Thanks for tuning in. But, you know, we say that as a joke, but I've gotten emails from across the country, Portland, Oregon. We have some people out there that are watching the show, upstate New York, Illinois. And now we've got a new family down in Texas because a few weeks ago we had somebody on that had family there, and they got on their phone and said, go to this website, and they watched it, and now they kind of check in every now and then. It's not ours isn't the only show that they watch now.
Yeah.
You know, so they watch several other shows too. So this is how we're kind of spreading out.
Speaking of, I have a funny story to tell you.
I'm ready.
I was parking my car outside my house the other day. My neighbor comes running across the Val flags me down, comes running across the street. I saw you on television.
Yeah, it works.
Thrilled. He's like, what a fun show.
Yeah.
He was like, you guys had so many great artists on.
Yeah.
So we got fans.
I joke when I say that no one watches the show, but we know that you're out there, and we appreciate you being part of our Monday nights here, because one of the things that the original concept of the show was that artists have a hard time promoting themselves.
Yes.
And I'm a firm believer that the great artists in the city and in New England area do this amazing piece of art. They look at it, that's nice, and they put it down. And they start another piece. I mean, that whole marketing end of it was never really
They're not
part of their...
salespeople. Yeah.
Right. So we decided a long time ago to promote artists that way. And we've grown and grown over the years and stuff too, where we're able to have great live music in the studio. We're able to go out and do some location stuff, and it's grown into a really nice show.
Yeah, it has.
The only constant with this show has been me.
We're going on 18 years.
18 years.
18 years.
Yes.
And we're going on my first year.
And your first year is coming up. Yes, don't think I won't forget.
1/18 of the time.
No, but you know, the thing about it is that what I've liked about the show has been that there have been people that have come in for sometimes long periods of time, couple of years, not shorter, or for however long they want to stay is the thing, and they bring their whole outlook, but also their outlook on the arts too. You know, so I mean, I haven't asked you yet. I've been waiting until it's over a year so that you can't leave after I ask the question, but I won't tease you like that. I mean, we've had great conversations here between myself and a co-host or a guest about things like, when does art turn into craft? When does craft turn into art? What's the difference? I mean, how do we define fine art? And those kind of conversations are great because I'm limited sometimes with my knowledge of it. I mean, I'm an elementary school teacher for arts, you know, but as far as the fine arts, sometimes I need to be schooled too. So I think that's one of the things that we've done.
And you can't know everything. I mean, art is...
Well, there's no way to know everything about art.
Oh my gosh. And it's so great. I mean, I've learned about different techniques that I didn't even know existed by co-hosting the show with you.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's awesome.
But you know what I have to do is I do have to thank the people that are our friends and our supporters here at BNN-TV, and that's the Boston Main Streets organization. Boston Main Streets is an organization of volunteers that help revitalize specific business districts around the city of Boston. There's about 22 of them or so. And what they do is they work with the property owners to talk about the demographics of the area so they'll know what kind of business to put into their storefronts downstairs. Once the storefront is full of a business, we'll go down there and they'll work with the business owners to get their design of their store, the design of their sign, how they'll do their advertising, because a lot of these stores are starters. Mom and pop stores, people who want to start up in their community, in their little neighborhood, a new store. I mean, we're not looking for any more, you know, CVS or big, you know, powerhouse companies to come in and kind of put this cookie cutter thing in the middle of our community. So Main Street's worked very, very hard at making sure that these businesses reflect the community. And the buildings do. So, like, you know, we're not throwing in these big high-rise things. Then what they do is they also have a promotions committee which put together events, a Taste of Rosendale, Taste of Jamaica Plain, all these different things, to bring people down to the business district to discover the things that are there for them. And we want to thank the Main Street organization for being our friends for these many years and supporting this program.
Yep.
You know, we really do appreciate everything that they do for us. So if you're at a Main Street event and you see someone with a Main Street t-shirt, they're probably a volunteer, and the only reason they're there is because they love their community. Can you do us a favor and thank them for Val and I? Tell them that we really appreciate their support here at BNN.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah. The other thing is this building that we like to talk a little bit about.
Oh, I love this building.
Isn't this great? You know what this building used to be? It used to be the power station for the MBTA Orange Line. So this used to be full of these enormous generators and sparks and all that stuff, and powering the elevator as it goes down Washington Street from Forest Hills to downtown. They figured out how to do it a little easier along the line, and this building kind of fell into, well, we don't need you anymore. And BNN, with the partnership of the city and Urban Edge, came in and redesigned, gutted the building, and turned it into 2 state-of-the-art television studios and that computer lab we talked about.
Yep.
It's an amazing place to come and do television. If you have a nonprofit and you want to get your mission out there and you need to talk, you want to get the members of the city of Boston to know what you're doing with your nonprofit, to get support with it or whatever, this is the place to do it. Channel 9, the station you're watching right now. You come in, this is news and information station. You come in and you sit just like Val and I, you bring your guests and you talk about what your mission is and what you want to accomplish by being a great citizen. The other side, Channel 23, I'll let you switch over there real quick. I'll be back in a second. Okay, are we back now? Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks. Now that you've seen what Channel 23 is doing, because you turned your channel and now you're back with us, is a member-driven access station where people get to come in, take lessons, learn about these great cameras, learn about lighting, learn about sound, learn about Final Cut Pro, how to put it together, how to sign out the cameras, how to go out and do the shoot in the neighborhood, go and shoot the local farmers market, bring it back to the Timothy Smith lab downstairs, edit it all together, and boom, they put it on TV for you. So this is where it is all happening. And if you're interested in doing something like that, go to www.bnntv.org and click on Janice Williams or Jim Atwood's name, and
Bing, bang, boom.
You'll be here with us.
And those are some great skills that they teach you too.
Yeah.
This isn't just your, regular Instagram app on your phone, or you can put it on a filter and crop it and you're done. I mean, these are some incredible high-tech.
These $20,000 cameras looking at us right now.
Yep.
I don't really look like this. I look a lot worse than this. But listen, you know what we're going to do is we got a great show. We've got to get to that. You know, you got a Val's view?
I got a Val's view.
Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, okay? We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. You are watching BNN-TV's It's All About Arts. My name is Glenn. This is Val. We're coming to you live from Studio B. Listen, gang, hang in there. We'll be back in just a couple of seconds. Do not go away. Thank you. Well, welcome back, gang. Thanks an awful lot for hanging in there. A couple of things I want to remind you is that tomorrow night about this time, this show will be available on our YouTube station. If you go to YouTube and the number 1, you can find all of the shows that we've been putting up for the last couple of years now, and some old-time favorites that we've dug out of the vault for you to enjoy. So you can definitely check this show out tomorrow night about this time. Also, please join our Facebook page, please, because that's where you're going to get, there's a lot more than just this show going on there. It is all about arts on our Facebook page. So if you go to It's All About Arts, that's a good way to do it. But, you know, without further ado, it's time. It's my great pleasure. There she is. Hi, Val.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hi. Let's go shoot it right over. It's Val's View.
Well, thanks, Glenn. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Val's View. I have a couple great things coming up in the city of Boston and around the area over the next couple weeks. So first on our list, we have Boston Landmarks Orchestra. Now, this is going to be a series going on at the DCR Hatch Memorial Shell. It's going to be going on every Wednesday night throughout July and August. But the one that I am most excited about is Italian Night. Now, that's going on August 5th at 7 o'clock. So Italian Night, it's the Italian opera. It's all about passion. It's all about singing and love and tragedy. And so they're going to have some incredible performers. The thrilling voices of 2 star American opera performers join a coalition of outstanding Boston area choruses. So definitely don't miss it. Bring a bottle of wine, or bottiglia di vino, as they say in Italy. It's going to be free, and it's going to be a performance definitely not to miss. So second on our list, we have the Revere Beach International Sand Sculpting Festival. This is going to be so much fun. This is an event that draws over 500,000 people. I think last year there was 700,000 people that came to this event. It's going on into its 12th year, so it's been around for a little bit, but still relatively new. So everyone comes down. There's 15 international sand sculpting artists that are going to be competing for first prize. So these are going to be some serious sand sculptures that you're witnessing. These aren't your regular amateur sand castles. So along with the competition, there's also going to be live entertainment. There's going to be gourmet food trucks. There's going to be classes for your kiddos to show them how to make some great sand castles. And there's also, best of all, going to be fireworks. Now this event, even better, is free. So get out your suntan lotion, your beach blanket, and your pail and shovel and head on down there and check out these amazing sculptures that's going to be down there. It's going to be like a temporary outdoor museum, and you know that they're not going to last long because it is sand. So third on our list, we have Shakespeare on the Common. Now that's going on at the Parkman Bandstand on the actual Boston Common. It's going on July 29th from 6 to 11 p.m. That's a Wednesday. So the Boston Center for Adult Education is going to be pairing up with the Commonwealth Shakespeare Company for an exclusive opening night event of the Shakespeare performance King Lear. So for one night only, students will get a unique look, it's a tongue twister, at one of Boston's most historic theaters and one of Shakespeare's greatest plays. So prior to the show, students will get a chance to get a sneak peek of the set and meet some of the creative experts behind the rendition of King Lear. And then when the sun goes down and the lights go up, the performance will begin, and it'll be amazing. So you definitely need to register for this event. So make sure you go to bcae.org to check it out. Now, without further ado, I want to introduce to you all Glenn with our artists, our musicians, Natalie Flanagan and Pat Wallace. Thanks, Glenn.
Well, thank you very much, Val. That was great. Thanks an awful lot. That is true. Please, Natalie, please step in here. Thank you very much for being here with us. Pat, thanks a lot for coming in. This is a beautiful act you got here.
Thank you.
This
old thing?
This old thing? You talk about me like that. That's not fair. We've just met. But I want you to sit back and relax. This is really going to be a treat for you. Please sit back and enjoy. Please, Natalie, Pat, please.
One solo in this one, how's that, Pat?
This song's called Come in Tokyo. And it's 2, 3, 4. Don't care how much it is that you feel. Gotta see that this is so. Leave a little in your mind. Mind you, you never know. Cried about your habit like you lost out on the deal. Seen you crying, Thomas, I know how you feel. Some folks that can't tell what is or isn't real. Don't know how much else I could say. I'd listen for a while. In your brain, think of it, make me smile. Just call me Bob Dylan. Everybody wonder what it is they'd see. I'll just stumble around, expecting you to be. Didn't ever get around saying what they mean. Help me out there, Wallace. Play it on the street all day, but you can't remember how's it go. Kept your rhythm in my brain, thinking loud, hope you know. See, you got discarded where it's something you conceal. Seen you crying, Charlie, I know you're for real. Some folks that can't tell what is or isn't real. I tried, couldn't get over the bridge fast enough. So I missed the final moments of the sun. Now it's every man for himself. water under the bridge. Go and think about it just for a while. Couldn't get over the bridge fast enough. Merrily down the stream we go, merrily, merrily down the stream we go, merrily. Don't know why I should be thinking about the rest of your life. You get by with your two sunny little skies and your wife. God, I'm feeling so lonesome now. Fever broke, going down, but I don't feel bad about what I done. Took a while, and I decided not to call you after all. Take the chance with an affair, such consequence, so far to fall. I guess most folks really do play by the rules. Little more than I do. Can't tell me nothing, I always knew what was right when it's real, when it rang true, like it always do. So don't know why I should still be thinking about all them things you meant to me. guy like you, strong, back and hard, so much decency. Guess I'm feeling a little less lonesome now. Fever's broke, it's going down. Well, I guess only time will tell if I could wish you well. If I could wish you well. Yes. They loved it. Thanks, everybody. This is called Take Me to Heartache. Sometimes I wonder if there would forever be somebody just for me. I don't usually get fooled. This one got by me. Got by me. Yeah, gonna step back from the door like I should have done all them times before. Think I'll stay here where I am, survive if I can. Yeah, I think you can. How about you? About your baby? You ever again gonna act like you're my friend? If I let you stick around, make the scene, boy, make the sound. Take me to heartache. Take me to heartache. Don't think you ever could appreciate all them hateful times. God, I tried so hard, set you straight, not playing. Won't be no more hide and seek. Keep them secrets that you gotta keep. Yeah, think I'll throw your keys into the lake. Show me something that ain't fake, something that may take me all the way down. Take me to heartache. All the way down, all the way down. Take me to heartache. Look at me, down here on the lake. Think I'm on a date, some guy that don't hate me like you did. See you around, not in my town. All you did is bring me down, all the way down, straight down to heartache. All the way down, all the way down, straight down to heartache. All the way down, all the way down, straight down to heartache. What?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much. Tim is clapping with his fingers.
Welcome back, gang. Thanks. That was great. I mean, I love having live music in the studio, all different kinds of live music. Remember, you can see this show again, maybe even later tonight, if you go to our YouTube station. It's all about Arts One. Right now, it's my great pleasure and honor to introduce you to Natalie Flanagan. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Tim. Thanks for having us. Glenn, I'm sorry.
That's okay, love. That's all right.
I'm Tim.
And John Wallace. I'm sorry. And Pat Wallace. How are you guys?
Good.
Thank you so much for coming in and
great
playing.
to be here.
Having live music in the studio was such a treat for us here, you know. And I'm sorry I kind of cut it because I wanted to make sure that we got a chance to chat for a couple of minutes and let everybody kind of get to know you and stuff. How long have you two been playing like this together?
I'm going to say 6 years, I think.
6 years or so?
Something like that.
Okay, are you the songwriter?
Yes, with this stuff I am, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has it always been just the two of you playing as a duet, or is there a smoking bass player and a percussion section?
Pat is a smoking bass player. Pat is the smoking bass player. He said when we have a stripped down act so we can play more,
That's
I guess.
one of the interesting things about
Yeah.
doing this. We have a number of different configurations.
Yeah,
Like
that's
we-
kind of, yeah, I know that feeling,
It's
yeah,
fun.
yeah. I do the same thing. I'm in a couple of different ensembles, but there's
Yeah.
always someone there that I know, and there's someone there that was
Yeah.
with the other, and all of that kind of thing.
Right. But with Natalie as the principal songwriter, like when we go full band with drums, I
Yeah.
play bass, and another guy plays guitar.
That's great.
So it's fun to, yeah.
It's nice to be able to jump around
You know
like
how
that.
playing both.
Yeah.
One informs the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Well,
good for
I
the
play
music.
both, and I play a uke too.
Do you?
You know,
Yeah.
uke is
We haven't tried that.
Oh, a uke has turned into my.
ukulele,
Get his
Natalie
number.
Flanagan.
I have 4 of them. I give lessons. I love
Do
it.
you?
It's just so much
Oh,
fun.
they're great.
It's a cool song.
It's a cool, and you can sit on the back porch and play.
You
Sure.
doing it for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not like guitar players tune.
No.
guitar players tune-
No.
yeah.
I have a.
I cheat.
Not me.
I'm a cheater on the uke.
Well, you get a baritone uke, you can tune it any way you want.
Oh,
but,
true.
Yeah. So, but
Great instrument, though.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's really taken off.
It has. There's a lot of people that have introduced it into mainstream, and you know what got me to do it was when they did the tribute to George, and John, what's his name, came out and played "I'll See You in My Dreams"
Yeah.
on the ukulele. I said, I want to get one of those, so I started doing that. But anyways, enough about that. We're not. You guys have a great situation where there's a little club. Is it fair to call it a club in these terms?
It's a little music
today?
bar.
Little music bar?
pub, yeah.
A little pub where
Yeah.
you invite musicians to come in and play, and you're kind of the residents there.
We have a
fair to
regular
say?
Thursday night gig there. We've been doing it for about 5 years.
That's a residency.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So we haven't been asked to leave yet, so we still have it. Yeah. And it's at a little bar called Tavern at the End of the World. It's on the Charlestown-Somerville line.
Oh, so it's nearby.
Yeah,
I believe
and
I've
park at
been.
night. Kitchen's open till midnight.
Oh, well, I like that.
It's pretty cool.
You can
It's
walk
cheap.
there from the Orange Line,
Yeah,
right?
Sullivan Station, yeah.
that's amazing. Now, you cats play there every Thursday. Is there music just on the latter half of the week, or can you expect all kinds of things happening?
No, he's got music there on Friday night, on Saturday night. He's got comedy on Wednesday night. He's supposed to have music on Tuesday nights, too. There's trivia, I don't know, maybe.
Is it like
Sunday
a neighborhood place?
Oh, yeah.
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 See, I love those places. It's like the Midway down in Jamaica Plain here, you know, where you kind of get to know everybody at the bar and you get to play. But having a residency there for that amount of time must really help your chops.
Oh, yeah.
Really
Tremendously.
works on your stuff.
Yeah. It's been very, very valuable to me.
Right. Have you been playing anyplace else?
We play another club once a month down in Union Square, Somerville, called Sally O'Brien's.
I know Sally's.
We do that every Sunday.
That's great.
every last Sunday of the month.
Now, if somebody wanted to bring your music home, how would they do that?
You can buy it online.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you have a website where people can go?
No, it's on all those like CD Baby.
Oh,
and,
so it's on iTunes
yeah,
and all of that stuff.
yeah.
And what's the search that we put in there for it?
I just use my name, Natalie Flanagan.
So it's all on you, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I love it.
She's the name on the door.
I love it. I think that's important. I think it's a great thing. Let's talk about your writing. I love your style. It's great.
Thanks.
Are you somebody who can say, you know, I've got a half an hour, 45 minutes this afternoon, I'm going to sit down and finish that song that I've been working on? Or is it something that just kind of naturally flies?
I don't really go to it as a discipline.
Okay.
If anything else, I'll just practice as a discipline. If I feel like doing something. Sometimes you write a little bit of a song and you hit a roadblock, and so you put it down and you go and do something else, and within 10 minutes you're back at the notebook and back at the guitar because something's coming to you again, you know? But that's more, I don't show up for the muse every day.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You're a struck by lightning person? I know that
Yeah.
I am. I love these cats that sit down. I got to be right with you. I got to finish. I wish I could. I wish I had that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not something that's available in my head to be able to write like that. Where have you been recording?
Well, you know, that's a problem.
Plug.
We've been supposed to be doing some recording for the last couple of years.
Should I have
but,
some cards laying out around?
We're going to do that soon.
Good.
We're going to do that sometime this year.
Good. I hope so. Who are the other cats in the band, if you want to say a shout out?
We got the gentleman Chris Foley on the drums, and we have the big fella Anthony Kaczynski on the guitar, and we have pretty little John Mulrooney on the lap steel.
Oh, nice, nice. I love that sound.
All great guys.
Now, do you use
Good
the full band
musicians.
over at Sally's and at the tavern, or?
Yeah, the tavern, what we do is, the format is we'll go 9:30 to close. And often I will start the show stripped down with either just me and Pat or just without the drummer. And have a guest in the middle. And then Mr. Foley will show up with the drums and we'll get loud at the end of the night. Louder.
Kind of building
Yes.
with you as the constant.
Yes.
I like that. That's kind of
Thanks.
cool. I wish I could do that. How do I get a residency like that? Just people start pouring in. Sounds like fun. Listen, guys, thank you so much. Listen, the door is open all the time to come on back, you know?
Thanks.
And show us some of those musicians that you guys feature over there, too. Let us know what's going on. If there's a big feature coming up, let us know. We'll be able to talk a little bit about it.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
No,
Thanks for-
that's okay. Val, come on in and say goodnight. I'm sorry, honey. We couldn't get you right in here. I'm so sorry.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yes. Listen, thank you so much for being here with us. They were great, weren't they?
They were awesome.
They were.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate
Listen,
it.
gang, thanks an awful lot for being here with us. We're running a little late, so we got to kind of hurry up a little bit. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Val.
Thank
Hi,
you,
Mr.
Lynn.
Kurt. Thanks,
Hi
Mr.
there.
Kurt.
Thanks,
Oh, yeah,
Mr.
thank you,
Kurt.
Mr.
Yes,
Kurt.
Mr. Kurt.
Thanks, Kurt.
Great.
Kurt's cool.
Kurt's
But
awesome.
listen, gang, I like to say, get out there and do something artful for your Thursday nights over at Tavern at the End of the World.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
drop by and check these cats out. It sounds like an awful lot of fun. And like we like to say every week, please keep in the forefront of your minds our mothers, fathers, sons and daughters, aunts and uncles, nieces and nephews on foreign soil. Do something artful for them, please, right?
Absolutely.
Be here next
Do
week?
something for yourself, too.
Yeah, do a little for yourself. Too.
Yeah.
Listen, gang, we'll see you next week, okay?
Next week.
Bye-bye.
Nice.